Seems to be a lot of explosions on top.
Don't waste us.
Perfect. You tried drinking an earth elemental's blood. Now that you know what I am, I should tell you that Cazador was more than just a slaver. My old master, before the Mind Flayers took me from him, before this strange, twisted freedom. Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate, the patriarch of his coven, and a monster obsessed with power. Not political power or military power, I mean power over people. The power to control them completely. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor. Not him, no. A gang of thugs attacked me, angry about a ruling that I'd handed down as magistrate. They beat me to death's door when Cazador appeared. He chased them off and offered to save me, to give me eternal life. Given that my choices were eternal life or bleed to death on the street, I took him up on the offer. It was only afterwards
What could go wrong?
I realized just how long eternity could be. A vampire's spawn is less than a slave. They're a puppet. We have no choice but to obey our master's commands. They speak, and our bodies react. It's all part of the deal. Sometimes he'd order us to submit to torture. Sometimes he'd have us torture ourselves. Whatever his weather-vane mood settled on. I will, but I won't take it for granted. The Mind Flayers aren't the only monsters out there.
Rare
They're not
answer.
even the only ones hunting us. All I'm asking is that you keep your eyes open and watch out for anything lurking in the shadows. What more could I ask? Now, is that all? I won't lie. It's tempting. If I keep the tadpole, I risk transforming into a grotesque monster. If I lose the tadpole, Cazador has control of me, body and soul, and I return to the shadows. It's grim either way. So why not sell what's left of my soul to a devil? Better he has it than Cazador.
Oh, wow.
You're familiar with the phrase, better the devil you know? I know Cazador, and I'll take anything that saves me from that.
Why we got? Oh, they got knocked down.
Keep your distance, darling. Step quick.
Wait. What was I gonna say?
Still on my feet. What do I have to lose? Concentrate.
I've missed this. Keep them guessing.
Rude.
What should I do? Ready. On the move.
Boo.
On the victor's path. Two steps at a time.
Okay. Wow. Not yet. Punch it.
Where do I go from here? I'll strike you.
Such depth to the shadows. I don't care what others say about the Underdark. It's beautiful down here.
Come on, pick yourself up.
I'm used to a crypt's gloom. This is something else.
Okay, next time he'll have armor.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Someone there? Don't linger. What's this?
You'll be fine.
A crooked touch.
What was that 32 I needed earlier?
Bunch of empty boxes and spider webs. Guess Lolth's cultists haven't been back here in a while.
Dear mother, we won't let be play.
At least things have stayed interesting. Light on my feet. Maybe I need more pockets.
Stop whining. No one likes a whiner.
Must be one hell of a mess.
It's not going to last much longer.
You'll be fine. Watch. See? Little healing.
Secure. Secure. roots have seen everything.
Okay, no, that goes to the magical tower. Uh-oh.
Something good here, I hope.
Mushrooms growing in a
Dwarf.
perfectly neat circle.
I wonder what happened.
Curious.
Hmm. Take this. It's cheese.
I'll take that.
My faith protects me.
Ooh.
Where am I needed?
Oh. Really? This is too high for him. Oh, wait. I'm in demon form now. Oh, I can fly. I got to do this quickly.
What to do? Very well. Another illusion. Is anything real down here? Always room for more?
And I think this leads to Granny's house? Yeah. No. What does this lead to?
Defender of the people.
Yeah, this is another way in. Like, I think because Granny's dead, I can't go that way.
Ever onward.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Mm.
If not over, then through.
Teleportation. Uh-oh.
A camp. Looks abandoned.
Okay. If I remember correctly, to deceive them is this way. Alright.
Anything of use? Very well.
He's ambushing something.
Prime spot for an ambush.
What? Gek! Got someone sneaking up on us.
What's this? Got ourselves an infiltrator. You move pretty quietly. Not quietly enough for my liking, though. Noise gets you eaten down here. Reckon I'll hush you before someone hungry comes along.
His fist grips an axe. On his gnarled grey skin, you see the Absolute's brand.
Burning those isn't just anyone now, are they? No harm. Every army needs grunts to run in and die first. Even the Absolutes. But spoil my hunt, and you're dead. Told you, hunting. Slave ran away. Took Sergeant Thringe's boots. Gotta kill the slave and fetch back the leather. Or the bosses in Moonrise will have Thringe's hide. Sergeant told me to. Besides, we're talking about a slave. Not as alone as we'd like.
Oh.
Slave's got herself some protection. Hiding up there in a myconid circle. Can't get past those rot flowers. They get in your head, make you see things. Half my squad jumped off a cliff, laughing.
Well, at least they had fun on the way down.
Wait here. She'll make a run for it eventually. Then I'll get her.
I get her real good. Her and those little kids.
You're either brave or stupid to be worried about your purse in these parts. Get those boots. Then we can talk rewards. Deep gnome slave. They all look the same. But this one's got fancy boots. She's with the rest of our expedition across the lake. Special mission for the Absolute.
Here. That's the person who snuck me last time. Alright, well, let's... While we're in this area. Let's see, anybody need a talking to? Before we go to Nappy Nap Land? Nope. Everybody's good?
Here we go.
Okay, last chance. Everybody need... a couple of people want to talk.
Hey, soldier, well, I'm not feeling so good. My engine is getting worse. Feels like it's going to burst out of my chest. We need to catch up with Damon. See if he's thought of a way to fix this thing. If it can be fixed.
It will be fixed.
I'm sure we will. But, in case we don't, a bit of advice. You leave your left flank wide open. If I'm ever not around to cover it, you may find yourself on the wrong side of a goblin spear one of these days.
Oh, that's nice of her.
Looking at something. The only benefit to a mirror when you have my condition.
Oh, he
it
can't.
doesn't quite make up for the lack of a reflection, mind you. Preening in the looking glass. Petty vanity. Of course I miss it. I've never even seen this face. Not since it grew fangs and my eyes turned red. I don't know. I can't remember.
I didn't get these dialogues the
My
first
face
time I
is
talked to
just
him.
some dark
I guess I
shape in
didn't
my
have a good
past.
approval with him.
Another thing I've lost. What? I want to know what the world sees when it looks at me. What you see. Oh. Go on. Very good. Now just tell me I'm beautiful and we can call it a day.
You're fine now, shit.
Observant. Mirrors aren't much use, but being reflected in someone else's eyes? Well, I could do worse.
That was cute.
I was hoping you'd come to chat. What do you need?
Okay. Everybody we talked to so far. Last time I saved up so many of those, it didn't matter. Hey, it's the owlbear.
Food, hungry.
Everybody approved. Even Astian.
Want bite. Food. Eat more.
Careful. Once that thing's eaten through the camp, it might start looking at you hungrily.
No. Run.
I'm not chasing after it, if that's what you're thinking.
Why not? Let's see. As it came back, yeah, Scratch. Scratch.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
You're still there. You're there. Still defenders in the corner. Oh god.
You must have...
Okay. Hmm. Gnarly place, good looking weapon.
Sharp as ever.
Let's get going.
Where am I needed?
Do I need a helmet? Yep.
What now?
All right. What now? How much farther can I go?
Fungal spores. And they're everywhere.
I actually do not remember going this way.
More are coming.
Who? What in the hells are you?
They're coming. They're coming.
Careful. If we can hear it, perhaps it can hear us.
They are coming. You are coming.
We are all coming.
Gods, what's happening? Corpses. These creatures did battle with Dwarf. Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Double success.
Hell of a combination. Get confused by one, blown up by the other.
I seriously don't recall coming this way.
You are swallowed by a chorus of turbulent music. Through one creature sing many voices, the harmony of an entire collective.
Sovereign, she has come. She is here.
The
I
choir
am
plays.
here.
A single melody rises above the others, brassy and commanding.
I am sovereign.
You see,
I am Legion.
your lifeless body wrapped in fungal tendrils. The Sovereign is threatening you.
State your purpose.
You detect a distinct quiver in every note. These creatures have experienced recent tragedy. Fungal roots weave through your mind, seeking your true intent. Then the Sovereign drones a new melody, cautious but welcoming.
Descend to me. Let us speak in flesh.
The persistent music coaxes you forward. The Sovereign expects you.
Servants. Waypoint. That's one of the sovereigns. I can't remember.
Don't.
Her condition is familiar. Poison, derived from a wild weed common to the Underdark. She'll need an antidote soon, most likely held by the poisoner.
Get up slowly.
Ah, gods. Whatever that is, I needed it. Why are you helping me? Down here? Tends to be. But I'm nearly good to get on my feet. I thank you for your help, but I gotta get moving. Oh, Carl's garters. Oh, I don't have time for this. My kin need me.
Not at all.
Maybe not, but you are. I need you to rescue my kin. We can pay. We're Ironhand Clan, best artificers in Baldur's Gate. We were on an expedition down here when the Dwarf snatched us up. I got away, but not the others. The Greys have them digging out some old ruin across the lake. Some dusty temple. It doesn't matter. They'll work my clan to death before they ever get near it. Just mining for materials. Nothing unusual. But our work pays well. Help my clan, and we'll make it worth your while. I swear. Thank you. Only wish I could go with you. But here... I nabbed these boots from the Greys when I ran. I'll feel better knowing you're using them to kick some Dwarf ass.
Now that for boots.
I'll mark where I made my escape, and wait here, I suppose. Not much choice, eh?
What is the creature doing?
The Sovereign's thick fingers stroke the corpse at its feet. A droning melody greets you as the creature turns its gaze to you.
Flesh talker, I show you a memory. Watch and listen.
A violent vision grips you. Dwarf, dark dwarves chopping myconid remains.
They broke our peace. They killed our young.
The Sovereign's song slows to the pace of a dirge. It is still in mourning.
We laid waste to many, but intruders remain. Lakeward.
The Sovereign's song halts as it measures your worth.
I sense your resolve. You will find Dwarf invaders near Lake's Edge. Cleanse the rot. Destroy them.
I admit, I like this one's approach. A little genocidal, but effective.
Just a little.
The Sovereign's song twists into images. Dwarf changing size, slipping in and out of invisibility, invoking craven divinity. An illusion comes over you. A Dwarf choking on a cloud of gleaming dust.
Accept this gift. It will help you exterminate.
Exterminate.
The Sovereign gifts you one more vision. A wall of vines parting to reveal glowing light.
Riches of magic and mind. Cleanse the rot.
I do know where it is, too, now.
Yours. You do the circle a service. We will await word. We breathe life into our enemy's flesh. The dead make a fine host for my growing children. You may not. The spores hear only the circle. They dance to no other harmony.
The Sovereign says nothing, but you hear appreciation in its song.
Oh, okay. Oh, we got a grenade. That's the way we came.
Ripple bark could sustain an entire village if seeded properly. Ah, a visitor. You're a welcome sight. But let us observe the customs of the locals.
The scholar's brow tenses. His voice spills into your skull, the spores connecting mind to mind.
Blurg, proud member of the Society of Brilliance, at your service.
Bill.
Or perhaps not.
Oh, sorry, mine
Your
is so
mind is far more
strong.
complex than that of the fungi. The feeling is mutual, friend. I have only passing familiarity with the surface races. But I found that there is as much to learn from an individual as there is from a community. So it is with the Myconids. They live in harmonious unity, but each has a unique personality. My colleagues and I are working to improve conditions in the Underdark. This need not be such a dire, hostile place. It's curious to find a surface dweller here. What has brought you down so deep?
Love.
Truly remarkable.
Or my player.
But why
also
come to
true.
the Underdark, where they hold so much power? You were infected by an illithid tadpole? It's a miracle you're still intact. You must be worried sick, but have no fear. I have a friend who may be able to assist. Omelium!
I hope this is important, Blurg. My Zerkwood samples need constant attention.
It is. This adventurer has an illithid tadpole inside her head, but she hasn't turned.
No ceremorphosis. That's impossible, but intriguing. Are you looking to have it extracted? I have broken free from the Elder Brain's yoke. I no longer serve the grand design. I ask that you refrain from violence, while I respect that your opinion
I can't remember
of my
if I...
kind may not change. collective quest to eliminate.
I can't remember
the
if he
Gith
was in the
and
last one
enslave
at
all
3 when I
others
did my
humanoids.
first playthrough. I
If
know
that
he was in that
settles
too.
matters for the time being,
Thought he was in that 3. I can't
would
remember
you
now.
like a diagnosis? Open your mind to me. Let us see what lurks within.
Good luck.
As the Mellowam's mind pierces yours, the tadpole pulses with power. It feels 10 times its size. Alive, awake, almost smug.
This is most unusual. The incubation period should be complete, as should your transformation. But the larva is infused with strange magic. It appears to be in some form of stasis. I can only theorize, but I suspect your transformation would be both agonizing and instantaneous.
I thought it
nice.
was always agonizing, Aurelium.
Well, yes, but that wasn't my point.
Oh. Should have been.
No, it appears to be shielded from physical and magical influence. Moreover, the cranium has undergone severe trauma. It is a miracle the brain functions at all. Extraction would risk much.
Death. It means you would have to die first to extract the tadpole.
But not to worry. Should you transform, I will happily perform a new examination. A nautiloid?
Bro.
Fascinating.
I appreciate if I
have
could
never
live
set
first.
foot on one myself. They were our warships during the greatest eras of the Illithid Empire. We ruled the entire astral plane from their decks. The design was lost when the Gith rebelled and ended our dominion. Of course, I am sorry I cannot assist you in its removal. But I have an idea.
Oh, perhaps I should start taking notes.
There may be a way to bypass that stasis. There are many alchemical substances that can influence the mind. I do not intend to shatter its protection. I need only bypass the interference that prevents me from communicating with the larva.
What are you gonna do?
A tincture distilled from a collection of rare mushrooms. They have subtle psionic influence. I would require a fresh ton of madness and Timusk spores. But be warned, in their natural state, both of these mushrooms can be quite dangerous. Timusks cause confusion in those that approach them. The tongue is self-explanatory.
The Underdark, of course, although they are quite rare, and their discovery perilous. I imagine Lenore would have them in her possession. She served Mistra as a cleric. The Southwest when I last saw her, although her tower does have a tendency to move.
What? Oh, it's that tower. That's right. Oh. The ones with the torrents shooting at you, I remember, right?
She is quite fond of her garden. Lenore has always been a lonely sort. Nature was her only companion. I offered her the chance to join the society, but she refused. Her experiments on Susa bark took priority.
May your travels be safe and swift.
Welcome back. Have you... I do enjoy a good bargain.
Okay, I don't know why this was it, but I found this. Wait, how does this work? You gain... Ooh, that was a good sneeze. Do I combine it with something? No. This is Dragonia's gift. You gain the aid. This is invested power, but it doesn't tell me how to activate it. Wait. Oh, here. Hold on, what? Oh, it's a baby Drake. It's from a ranger class.
How is your more personal
That's cool.
research progressing?
Oh, he's trying to fly.
Cleanse the...
All right. That's over here.
Seems the shrooms are letting in more people every day. You see a fella on his own on your way in. Dwarf. Balin's his name. Right. Never mind. My useless husband. Sent him for an errand. It's no surprise he's made a mess of it.
So this is an interesting relationship because I've seen some of the shorts on YouTube. If you let him recover his memory, he's an asshole. They are in a very toxic relationship. I mean, very toxic. He was abusive to her. And it sounds like very physical. So the reason why she's so verbal against him is now that, since spoiler, he doesn't have his memory, he is kind of very slow. She gets to take advantage of him. Because he took advantage of it. So it's just an endless cycle of chaos.
Bald, blue tunic, dumb as a stick. Knock yourself out. But don't come begging for coin if you find him. You try to ransom him to me, you'll find yourself skint and stuck with a fat old lout.
Okay.
Want master back. He treats me good now. Doesn't kick me anymore.
That's a clue right here. Can I talk to this one? No. Bye. Wait, what? Wait, huh?
Reach into memory. Tell me of home.
It's not a ranger.
It reveals its own home in reply. A humid cove
Somehow,
filled with decaying
Shadowhawk got
corpses.
trapped, but not the others.
Where God destroyed.
I can't be. Oh, you don't know what happened.
With no circle. This circle does not welcome me. But I have heard the song. You mean to cleanse the Dwargar rot. I mean to join you. I am the danger.
I like that line.
I am the cure. They erased my people. I will erase theirs. In death, your foe becomes your ally. I will raise it. You may command it. Remain in the Underdark, and I will follow. We cleanse the rot together.
It's finally Shadowhunter. Oh, I wonder because I don't know if there's a limit to the amount of people you can have. Maybe I tricked the game because I have like 2 of these here, so it didn't activate for that. I don't know. Something to think about. And the husband's over there. I think the alchemist is over here. I do need there's a cool trick for the people over there. And then we could cleanse the guys down there. Oh shit. No camera. Give me my camera. My camera. Alright. So that's what we kind of did.